everyone, Mariette Martinez here, jumping on for some summer updates, some July 2025 updates. Also, it's exactly 1 week from when I taught one of my absolute favorite topics of all time, which is goal setting and goal getting at the Accounting Technology Conference, Scaling New Heights. I wrote a newsletter this weekend about it called 11 Years in Counting. Also posted on my social media profiles about my full circle moment of attending Scaling New Heights, the accounting technology conference that has completely impacted and transformed my career over the last decade and more. When I went there, I was an accounting practitioner. 11 years later, now I'm a full-time educator and public speaker, content creator, instructional designer of courses and curriculum. And now I have 3 kids as well. And that time I had 2. So a lot has happened over the last few years, and I shared that journey in my newsletter. So if you aren't in my newsletter, my email community, and my email family yet, I'll drop a link in this video so you could join. Just a few things I wanted to share. First off, and above all, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you if you attended any of my sessions. So I had a really cool session on Monday with the FreshBooks group and with my friend Chris and with FreshBooks product developer Bernard, where we talked about, being in this collaborative relationship with our partners. In my case, I'm on the FreshPack Council alongside Chris. So we're FreshBook advisors. And so we work with FreshBooks to really help them see what's going on in our industry, to let them know how we're using different softwares, how we're collaborating with partners. So it was a really cool, fresh take on collaboration and really seeing those vendors, those software providers as your partners, as your collaborative partners. So it was a really cool panel. Thank you for inviting me to that panel. And Chris, it was awesome doing the back and forth with you. We have really good synergy, so that was super fun. So thank you. And definitely, I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Kate Johnson, because she was there bright and early. She took footage, she took videos, and I really appreciate that. So thank you, Kate, for doing that. The next day on Tuesday, I had 2 sessions. The first one was called The Goal Getter's Guide to Setting and Getting Your Value Aligned Intentional Goals. Yes, it's a mouthful because truly it is a strategy, a process, a methodology to set, get, and achieve your goals, right? So there's different phases of that process. And in 100 minutes, I taught what it takes me sometimes a week in a boot camp to teach. I taught it in 100 minutes, the very fast, but definitely action-packed and intentionally, created, designed workshop for those at Scaling New Heights. I had them there. I had them live. I had them energized, and it was just incredible. So thank you to those of you that attended, that participated. And yes, I let you know even before we started that there was going to be an ebb and flow, that there was going to be in and out and going deeper inside and then expanding during this workshop. And I want to thank you all for doing it, because I know it's not easy to, go deep into your soul, to have that intention and go deeper into your why, and then expand yourself again to think about those very intentional reasons why you are setting and getting those goals. So thank you all for doing that. Then I left that workshop and went into they call it the mini theaters that are right there in the beautiful exhibit hall of over 200 vendors. And they have this cool little theater area where we would go ahead and we would teach a smaller version of a topic we get excited about. And another topic I get really excited about are those collaborative partners who I refer to as aligned activators. I taught about the aligned activator. I did it in 20 minutes, and it was a lot of fun. So full circle back to the update for July. The first update for July is this is something that continues to process, right? You're going to continue to have downloads, and many of us were a week later and we're still processing all of this stuff. And so I wanted to give you an opportunity to be able to come back and talk about it. So first update is going to be that on July 16th, from 11 to probably 12:15, 12:30, because if there's enough of you, I want to give you time to share. I want to come back. Again, I am going to prioritize those of you that went to Scaling New Heights for you to share and for you to let me know what's coming up for you and how I could support you. But anybody at all that's been at any of my goal getting or goal setting workshops, I teach it in my boot camps. I teach it for my partners like CPA Academy. So if you've been to any of those sessions and you want to talk about goal getting as well, join us on July 16th. It's going to be awesome. Let's go ahead and unite and kind of ground ourselves again and build that fire to go set and get our goals. Update number 2. It's a big one, guys. So at Scaling New Heights and at several of our conferences, I've told you about the fact that I'm part of an organization called Accounting Cornerstone Foundation. And I'm giving you a big shout out to Anchor for creating this beautiful magazine called Aleve. And here they talked about the Accounting Cornerstone Foundation. They even wrote a couple stories of some of our Accounting Cornerstone Foundation directors. And they even highlighted and feature our Accounting Cornerstone Foundation winners inside of this magazine. So Anchor, thank you so much. This is a gift that will keep on giving, and I cherish it so much. And the Accounting Cornerstone Foundation, I'll drop a link all about the Accounting Cornerstone Foundation, but basically it's a nonprofit organization. Our mission is to send accounting, bookkeeping, and tax professionals to their very first in-person conference for free. Yes, you heard it. It's legit. For free. We pay for your flight. We pay for your ticket to the conference. We pay for your transportation. We pay for your hotel. So you can go there without stress. All you need to do is plan that time to leave your loved ones, leave your family, whatever you need to do, leave your firm, get to that conference and truly take in the gift and get transformed. So we've already done it for 3 conferences this year already. 3 conferences we've already sent you to this year. We're doing the 4th one, and this is the 4th and final one we're going to send our candidates to. And right now, application is open now. So let me show you really quickly how to get there. So here on the Accounting Cornerstone Foundation website, you want to click on Apply Here. When you click on apply here, you want to scroll, and do you see here we already sent people to Scaling New Heights. We're sending people to Bridging the Gap. We're sending people to the NAEA. And the last one is my dear friend Hector Garcia. And I am honored to say that we are going to be sending candidates, our winners, to this conference this year. It's the first time we're going to send them to Reframe. So I'm really excited, guys. I wish I could win the ticket to Reframe, everyone. I wish I could go. The next update, I'm just going to keep this open now so you can see it, is it's official, guys. You've been hearing me talk about the Makahakama Foundation, the amazing nonprofit foundation with Joyce and Anu and myself and Wendy. And this is the financial readiness program for entrepreneurs completely for free, and the bookkeeper matchmaking. So once you complete the 1 month of financial readiness, of financial literacy readiness as a growth ready entrepreneur, someone that wants to grow their business, maybe starting out, maybe feeling underserved and don't have the funds to go and connect with that bookkeeper, we want to get you financially literate. We want to get you financially ready. And after that month, we're going to interview you. And if you're ready, we're going to match make you with a bookkeeper, and you're going to have this bookkeeper mentorship for free for 4 months, guys. I mean, really mind-blowing, right? It's my honor. It's like a gift to be part of this mission with this foundation, with Joyce, with Anu, with Wendy. And I am just incredibly honored that I could even be a part of this this incredible, and I always say extraordinary because you don't really hear about these programs anywhere. And I am one of the curriculum designers, so I'm helping build the curriculum. I'll be teaching the financial readiness content alongside my co-trainer, Wendy, and Joyce and Anu. All of us will all be part of all of our sessions. And our first session is next week, guys, next Monday. So July 7th, next week, July 7th is the first, we call it the program readiness class. So it's going to be with me, yours truly, Mariette Martinez. I'll be teaching you everything about how to get financially ready. And I call it the 3-step process. Get your business ready, get your bookkeeping ready, and then get financially ready. So think tax ready books, right? We need to make sure you're legit as a business. Then we want to put on that bookkeeping mindset. We really want you to get financially literate by understanding the importance of getting financially organized and understanding the basics and the fundamentals of bookkeeping. And then we'll teach you the financial literacy, which is the financial statements. All of this in 1 month. So there's going to be 2 classes classes, and then there's going to be two what we call open clinics, which I highly recommend. You should attend all four of these sessions so that way you can qualify to go through our interview. And if you qualify after the interview that you are ready, we call it your program ready, then you get matchmade with a bookkeeper. And again, for free, guys, you get this for free. Business owners, okay? This is legit. This is a nonprofit that's out there with a mission to truly elevate the underserved micro enterprise small business community. My people, my people. So thank you guys. If you want to share this because it's absolutely incredible. That's the LaunchPad program starts next week on July 7th. And I will be the first teacher there. I'll be the first one to pump you guys up. So super pumped about that. I'll drop all the links in regards to how to learn more, but I've been sharing tons about it. If you come, I'll actually drop the link to the foundation, but if you go to my profile, so if you click on my profile, if you find me on LinkedIn and you go ahead and you look at all my previous posts, I have several posts about the foundation as well. So you can go ahead and take a look at what I've been sharing. Open up my post too, because that's where you can get a link to the foundation's website. You can get a link to the entrepreneur application to try to get yourself into the program. If you're an entrepreneur, to make sure you qualify, you want to fill out that application. If you're a bookkeeper, we're looking for bookkeepers, qualified bookkeepers. Apply, please. You will get paid, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Not only is this free for the entrepreneur and the bookkeeper to join, the bookkeeper will get paid for their mentorship hours. Win, win, win everywhere, everyone. Okay, so super pumped about that. Now we call it the rolling onboarding. So if you don't join in July, you could always join in August or so on and so forth. So you can join in another month, but if you want to join now, you could already join in July. So that's it, everybody. Those are the updates. Oh, number one is the goal setting, goal getting, follow up, free Zoom I'm doing for all of you. Number two is the Accounting Cornerstone Foundation, Hector Garcia's Reframe. If you want to apply for that, you want to apply for that before the end of the month. Number three is the LaunchPad is starting in July. You still have time to apply as an entrepreneur, apply as a bookkeeper. And again, this is a rolling application, so you could always apply. And if you don't get in July, you could always get in August or later on in the year. And hopefully this is going to go on for many, many months and many, many years. I'm really excited about that. And then lastly, how to stay connected with me. Best way to do that is through LinkedIn or through my email newsletter family. And then also I like to let you know as well, either through the newsletter or sometimes even on my website if I have new content. So I have a lot of new content related to goal getting now, which I'll be sharing in my free Zoom on July 16th. I also have a completely brand new playlist on my YouTube for my construction company because I partnered with one of my dearest friends, Cheryl Perez. She had a really cool cohort for Cleveland contractors. She brought me in as an expert, and so I did a brand new playlist. I called it Nailed It. Get it? Nailed It. So there's a new contractor playlist on my YouTube at Master Your Books YouTube, and I covered the QuickBooks Online area, the areas in QuickBooks Online that a lot of contractors use, like the projects area. So you can check that out. And that's what I do on my newsletter. Not only do I give updates about what I'm doing, I give a lot of updates of what my friends are doing, how they're building their businesses, what kind of communities are serving, both business owners and bookkeepers. And of course, I use my newsletter just to hang out and talk to you guys because I miss you and I want to know how y'all are doing. So that's it, everybody. Those are the updates. This was kind of a longer one, but I just wanted to give you enough information to know what's going on here in July and August and what's happening towards the fall of 2025. I'm so excited to stay connected with all of you. Again, thank you to all of you that were at Scaling New Heights. Thank you, Heather Satterley and Joe Woodard and the entire Woodard team for creating a mind-boggling, mind-blowing, heart-serving and fulfilling and overflowing experience at Scaling New Heights. I'm still feeling it. I'm still fired up. And I can't wait to continue this momentum with so many of you. I hope you have a beautiful July 1st, a safe 4th of July, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.